You're listening to the July 7th, 2019 reading of Blossom Goodchild's Channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello to you, our friends somewhere out there. And still the full-on energies continue. Surely this all has to be leading up to something.
Welcome to each one. And yes, dearest Blossom, as we have said, these energies indeed have their place in the grand divine plan. We feel we have spoken of their purpose, etc., so we would like to continue on and speak about forthcoming events that coincide with all that is taking place at this time. You will be experiencing so much upside-downness.
Isn't that the same as topsy-turviness?
To a degree. Yet, if one were to read into this a little more, you will understand that which we are trying to express.
Personally, I get topsy-turvy, yet upside-downness, nah, not really. Pray tell.
In that everything will appear to be as if one is standing on their head. Again, not physically. Everything will seem as if it has turned upside down, and indeed around. For such moments are to come, that it shall be as if no one really understands what is taking place. And for a while, no one will. Our words to you would be, prepare, prepare, prepare.
I keep hearing that in my head. All very well, yet in order to prepare, one needs to know what for.
For the change. It is just around the corner.
And how will we do that? Because we don't know what the change involves.
Yet you know that it would be wise to center yourselves, to take a few minutes to say to yourselves, I am ready.
And may the force be with me, type thing.
And it will be. The force of great light shall be with each one as you prepare your beings for that which you have been waiting for so long.
Okay, I'm not going to put a dampener on this by saying we've been here waiting before, etc. I will go for it and go with the flow, as the energy you're bringing through is once again very strong on this matter.
Blossom and all, take into your hearts your knowing, your feeling, and ask yourself how you feel about all this. Does it feel like a change is coming?
Could do, has done before, and then zilch in a way we were hoping for. Oh, goodness, overall, after all this time, I have become so sceptical. I sort of daren't build my hopes up once again, only for them to be thwarted. Did I not just say I would go with the flow? I just can't help this doubting Thomas in me that this could actually be it, and that it's just around the corner, remembering your corner could be 20,000 miles away.
May we make a suggestion?
By all means.
Consider the fact that it is just around the corner. What if you knew? What if you had seen, felt, and therefore were simply waiting for that time to arrive?
With respect, isn't that what we've been doing for what seems like millennia?
Yet we are speaking of now.
I know you are, and somewhere in me is the I'll wait and see. And you have to be able to accept the reason why I feel this way, as do so many. It's not that I'm not prepared to prepare, yet at the same time, not ready to shout it from the rooftops.
We would say we try to understand your brushing it off, yet we have never lied or manipulated or led you down the garden path, as you would say. It is due to misunderstanding the concept of time from both parties that has made you feel this way. Not that it is never going to happen. Is this correct?
Yes, and yet you have said that we would know when such an event was on its way due to the warm-up. Don't know how to put that. This that we're going through doesn't feel like the warm-up band, that's for sure.
Yet, maybe it is the dress rehearsal. The preparing for...
Maybe. To be honest, I'm quite happy to just keep moving along, enjoying my life the best I can, and being grateful for it all. Anything else I'll consider a bonus. Like so many feel, it would be so great if a miracle, any miracle, happened on a scale that we could all feel a humongous shift. It would really, really, really give us a lift. Yet, here we sit. Don't get me wrong, I'm in a great space, apart from feeling wiped out.
Dearest Blossom, we are amused at your lack of woohoo-ness.
Oh, it's there inside somewhere, and when just around the corner presents itself, you will hear my wahooings throughout the universe. You will hear everybody who has been waiting's wahooings. I guess as well, it's not knowing what to expect.
We cannot explain what to expect, because more than anything, it is going to be the feeling within you that will leave you awestruck. The feeling within you of knowing, here it is. The feeling within you of knowing yourself. The feeling within you of strength and purpose. The feeling within you of the wait being over. The feeling within you of being ready to fulfill your role. The feeling within you to love from a much deeper, higher level that you have not felt for so long. The feeling within you to understand. The feeling within you to appreciate why nothing had made sense until now. We could continue on, yet we feel you know that which we speak of.
Dearest friends, I can sort of get all of this. The higher level of me knows this as truth, yet so many feel it will not be in their lifetime, and I have often wondered if it will be in mine. Yet you have said it will. I suppose there is no time like the present.
You see, Blossom, we felt that this is what we would like to have spoken about in this communication, as it is necessary and appropriate. Would it be that you would rather us not?
Not at all. You must speak about that which feels right to do so. And what if, and that's a big what if, a miracle or event or even semi-event or happening or whatever occurred before this year was out? I'd be pretty miffed you hadn't spoken of it.
Then you see our point.
Which leads anyone to surmise something will happen before the year is out.
It does, indeed.
Oh, well, my friends, I guess all we can do is wait and see. I so hope you're correct for every reason. And yet, if it didn't, would I still carry on these chats? Yep, I would. Because I know, aside of all this, with respect event lark, so many are encouraged and uplifted by your words, your teachings.
Blessings upon us all.
Oh, indeed. Where to from here? The session isn't over yet, according to my calculations.
What would be best? Shall we talk about the weather?
Yet that wouldn't be a bad idea. It is behaving very strangely, and of course you will say it is the energies.
For this is so. The weather patterns are evening out the weather energies. All strange behavior is occurring due to bringing about balance in order to even levels out.
Levels of what?
Levels of and within your biosphere. So it is, in a sense, preparing for what is to come and equalizing energies in order to be able to receive the wave of light that is to change all. The more prepared everything is, the more easily this wave is accepted and received. All is in its preparational stages.
So what else besides us and the weather?
The very core of your planet is grounding herself in preparation. All nature is communicating with one another in order to prepare. As to the very core of your being is preparing itself for this that is on its way. The waiting is over.
I both hate it and love it when you say that. Did you miss a few answers on my application form when accepting me for this job? Answers to questions like, will you always trust in our truth? And my answer was, that would depend. You know I love you and I know that this banter back and forth is purely about the time factor as opposed to anything else. We have misunderstood that so many times before. However, that's not to say I am not secretly hopeful. I mean, it has to happen sometime, right? And indeed, why not now?
We have a little more to say. We are grateful that you would have answered so, for it would not be correct for you to trust us blindly. It is of much importance that you follow your heart and your truth, for in doing so, you allow answers and points of view that give others their voice in all of this. And in all of this, we are one. Feel our energy of love so close to you and absorb it into your beings.
Many thanks, guys, truly. I am who I am. In gratitude, in loving service, I am.